So last night, wait, I feel like I start all of my videos off with so let me not. Hey guys, I'm back. That one was good. Okay, so last night I was scrolling on Tumblr and oh no, I was on Tumblr, on a lot of things, Tumblr and YouTube mainly, but I forgot her name, Neferetti, it starts with an N, but she had an alternative black girl tag, and I was like, they have an alternative black girl tag? I was like, oh my god, I gotta watch this video. So I watched the video, and I was like, Trin, you gotta do this, you know that, right? And I was like, I gotta do this, so I'm gonna do it today. And before I get started with the questions, I have been gone for like, I don't know, maybe not that long. I feel like it's been a long time, but I film on my camera now, and right here I'm on my iPhone, which I said I was never gonna do again, but I had to go back on that. So I film on my Canon camera, forget the name, but I don't have a cord for the camera to hook up to the computer so I can edit and upload. So that's why I haven't been uploading as much, and I've been filming this other video, and it's like a really long video, and yeah, I can't tell you the title of it though, so it can be a surprise, but it's funny. Like I think it's funny. So okay, let me get started with the question. How did you know you were different? I think it started in 8th grade, but there were signs in 7th grade. Like in 7th grade, I was like, oh yeah, let's listen to trap music all day and go to Cascade and let's be twerking all the time. But then I used to always read in 7th grade. I used to always read throughout all of middle school, and I used to get made fun of for it. Like I'd have these books that are like this thick, and people would just make fun of me for it. So I realized I was different then because barely anybody was reading for fun, and they were my like profile. So there wasn't a lot of black people reading in my school, so I used to get made fun of for that. And then it got even worse in 8th grade because that was the only thing I did. I didn't even have a phone in 8th grade. So when I didn't have a phone and I didn't like a lot of the people I went to school with, I was like, oh Trent, let's pull out a book. Matter of fact, let's pull out 3 of them. So I used to always read, and I used to get made fun of. But I knew that I was different alternatively when my best friend at the time had we had to make these like dream board kind of things, but they were on our notebooks and we would journal in them. And she had copied and pasted these Pierce the Veil quotes on her on her notebook. And I had a really big thing about quotes back then, and I was like, what did it say? Oh my god, what did it say? Oh, oh my god, I forgot what they said. They were like something about 4 walls. I forgot. Pierce the Veil is my favorite band, but I forgot. I barely listened to Collide with the Sky, but yeah, it was the four walls have. I'm pretty sure I'll put it down there somewhere when I remember. But yeah, so she had those on her notebook, and I was really interested in them. And like my first reaction to ever listening to Pierce the Veil was so funny. Like I remember I was at my friend's house, and I was at my other friend's house, and she had an iPad. And remind you, I didn't have a phone, so I used to go to her house all the time to use her internet. And so I remember I was like, let me check out Pierce the Veil. And so I put on my Beats, and you know, Beats get really loud. So I put them on, and I had it turned all the way up because I didn't know what kind of music, I didn't know at all what kind of music genre Pierce the Veil was in. So I went to King for a day, of course, and then he started screaming in my ear, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh god, what is that? And so I like ripped off the headphones, and like I threw the tablet down, and I was like, yo. So my friend was like, what is wrong with you? And it was time for me to go. Like right when I was listening to them, it was time for me to go, so I didn't get to listen to the rest of the song. But I don't know what it was. It was something. I guess it was probably me wanting to hear them scream the quote or whatever. But I don't know what it was. But I came back to Pierce the Veil, and now it is like my muse, and I love it. I don't know what made me go back though. I don't know what made me keep listening to them. I really don't, since that was like nothing that I ever listened to before. I love Hot Topic, and every time I went to Hot Topic, I just was like, oh, I don't know any of these songs, but I like these rad shirts. Of course, the ones with the books on them, like the Tifo shirts, and now they got paper towel shirts, so that is like rad. But yeah, so and then I like loved it, and it was like, this is a thing. This is gonna stay. No, nobody can take this away from me, because this is rad. I love this music. So that's how. Do people judge you? Of course they judge me. They judged me so much. I got made up for reading, and of course I got made up for listening to that type of music, especially when things would play out loud, and I'd be like, yeah. Because when I got my phone in 9th grade, I'd like my ringers would like blast songs, or I wouldn't have the headphone jack in, and it would just start off screaming, and people would like look at me, and they'd be like, what kind of music does she listen to? So yeah, people judge me all the time, actually. Yeah. How do you react to negative people? For all of 8th grade, like literally all of 8th grade. No, not all of 8th grade. 95% of 8th grade, I just ignored them. Like, I didn't really ignore them. I just never said anything back. I don't know why I never said anything back. And now I realize that I should have said something back, because it was this one time, like, no. They used to talk about me to my, like, right in my ear, and I never did anything about it. Why, Trin? Why didn't you do anything about it? I don't know. But in 8th grade, I just didn't react at all. Like, sometimes when they try me up, I'm like, okay, this is not gonna work. And then I'd be like, look here, and I let them know. And then, like, I usually let the people know that I never really responded to at the beginning, so they never expected it. They'd be like, hold on, she want to say something now. That's how I usually responded in 8th grade. But now in 9th grade, well, when I finished 9th grade, I wasn't taking it. I was like, you gonna talk about me like to my face? All right, here, look here, let me lay this out to you, to you. But yeah. So, what does your family think? I'm not around my dad's side enough for them to know that this is a real thing. Like, I'm punk, and I'm like true to it. So when I talk, my cousin knows, and he's like the only one to know. He thinks it's devil music. He thinks that when I was listening to Pierce the Veil, I got depressed. So it's annoying, mainly. But yeah. And on my mom's side, they make fun of me for it. Like they'll be like, "Oh, Trent's turning into a white girl." What does that mean? Turning into a white girl? Can we get a definition, please? Because I really want to know. I really want to know. Like, what does turning into a white girl mean for me? I'm brown. My skin is brown. I'm not a white girl inside of a black girl's body. Neither. That's not what that is. That's illegit. It's annoying. It's really annoying when you get made fun of by my family. Sometimes it's funny, but other times I'm just like, can you stop making fun of my music? Like, what type of music do you want me to listen to? You want me to listen to, "Baby, won't you come my way"? No. I like the song, but I'm not with the trap music. I don't like it. I don't want to hear about whipping a brick and finessing a plug 24/7. It's not me. No, let's go talk about being a savior of the broken, the beaten, and the but no, seriously, yeah. So they don't understand. It's okay though, and like, I don't have any other people in my family that are like my type. Like, I'm the family emo. And I don't have a girl cousin or sister that's like near my age. They're all like way younger. So I mean, I'm kind of like I'm not on my own, but there's just like not a lot of comparison when I get around like my family members. Like, oh, I can't be like, oh, you heard that new, did you see the new Hallelujah video by Panic at the Disco? It was rad. But everybody was making fun of him because they were like, I write sins, not tragedies. He's still wearing that same suit, and he's still in the church 10 years later. Like, I thought that was so funny. I told my mom that, because I have her walking around the house screaming Panic at the Disco, and she was like, no, Trent, I don't get it. How do you remain true to yourself? I don't. There's boundaries I set for myself. I don't twerk. I don't go to parties that are like mainly intended on twerking and stuff. And like they blast out that trap music. I don't do that. I don't like. I'm a bum. I stay in the house. I stay in the house and like I read myself to sleep and listen to Pierce the Veil myself to sleep. and yeah, and I like only shop band merch and rad shirts like this one. This is a rad shirt. I like this shirt. But yeah, mainly that's how I consider staying true to myself. And like I'm like I wear band tees as like a form of come talk to me. Did you read my shirt? Or did you see me carrying my Fall Out Boy vinyl? Come talk to me because I need friends that are like me. so yeah. Who or what inspires you? Of course, Pierce the Veil. Mainly a lot of bands inspire me. Pierce the Veil's number one. Panic at the Disco. Beartooth. I love Beartooth. They're rad. Those are the main three I listen to. I just started listening to Crown the Empire. So I would consider them as inspirations. And Halsey is an inspiration to me. And Bia Miller, like I think they're really like they're so rad. Halsey sings about the truth. She's like, I'm gonna lay it down straight to you. This is what people think about, and that's just what it is. And then B is just like, oh yeah, we can mosh all day and listen to punk rock. So yeah, they're my inspirations because they're just reminded. They remind people that it's okay to be however they want to be. And in a world like this, a lot of people need to know that. That's why people are always on Tumblr, and we're just like, there's like some grown people that have graduated college, and then there's freshmen in high school, and we're just all talking because it's nothing. Age doesn't mean a thing on Tumblr. What does your BF or GF or spouse think? I don't have one. I don't have one. So, I wouldn't know. Who do I tag? I would tag Zoe Carter, but, I'm not sure if she would do this tag. So, there's really nobody to tag because I don't have YouTube friends yet. Well, there's some girls that I talk to in the comments, but I don't have like oh yeah, let's make a YouTube video, or I'll tag you in this tag, you do it. So that'd be cool if I did. If you want to do that, hit me up. You DM me on Instagram. Oh, and I just changed my Instagram name, so I'll put that in the description. It's Trinity Faith _, now, not trend.faith _. And I need to change that in my banner too. But other than that, I don't have anybody to tag. But yeah. Oh, that was the end of the list. So thank you for watching. And oh yeah, that's what I had to say. So I just got into New York Film Academy. They had this 1-week program for high schoolers, and it's really exciting. And yeah, I'm gonna be gone for like a week. Not unless I'm vlogging. I don't know if I'll be vlogging. My mom's like, there's nothing you can bring but your phone and like 5 outfits. And I'm like, that's not gonna work. I need my camera, and I need I don't know how I'm gonna spend the day away from my vinyl or my record player. So I'll work that out when I get there. But so I'll be there next week, all week, and it just depends on if I make a video or not. And I need the cord to my camera because everything now is on my camera, and so that might hold me up from posting too. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'll get that once the camp is over, the cord, so I can show you guys what I've been working on. Hopefully you like it. All right. Thanks.